Hello class! Today our lesson is about irregular endings in the preterite tense. We're only going to learn one set of irregular endings, and that is for verbs ending in car, gar, and zar. So some examples of these verbs would be practicar, jugar, and empezar. As you can see from this chart, verbs ending in car take on the new ending QUE, pronounced K, in the preterite. If it ends in gar, it now has a GUE ending in the yo form, pronounced ge. And for ZAR verbs, zar verbs, like in empezar, the yo ending is CE, pronounced se. The rest of the verb will be conjugated normally in the preterite tense, using your aste, o, amos, estes, and aron endings. So here's your first example. You might want to write this down in your notebook since you're going to have to be practicing in an activity after this video. So practicar. Practicar, means to practice. And in the yo form, it's practique. It sounds the same, but it has to be spelled differently to maintain that sound. Because if you don't have the QU before the E, the C changes to an S sound, and that wouldn't be correct. But the rest of it is normal. So tú practicaste, él, ella, usted, practico, nosotros practicamos, vosotros practicasteis, and ellos, ellas, ustedes. Let me add my S here. Practicaron. Okay, so you know the other endings. It's just this yo form that's a little different. Jugar, to talk about play in the past tense. It's yo jugué, tú jugaste, él, ella, usted jugó, nosotros jugamos, vosotros jugasteis, ellos, ellas, ustedes jugaron. Again, the only difference is in that ge ending in the yo form. And last but not least is empezar. This is a new verb from some of you. It means to start. And to conjugate that in the preterite, it's yo empecé with a C, E, and an accent. Tú empezaste, él, ella, usted empezó. Fix my error there. Nosotros empezamos, vosotros empezasteis, and ellos, ellas, ustedes empezaron. So these are the three new endings you need to learn. Everything else is just the normal AR endings in the preterite tense. So when you do your worksheet practice, these are the endings you will use only in the yo form. Everything else is normal, as I said. You can also find this information in the Realized Reader. Here's my textbook. You can see here. They're only giving you the car, gar verbs. However, it's important to understand that this also happens in zar verbs. So they give you buscar, yo busqué in the yo form, pagar, yo pagué in the yo form. All right, so your activity you're going to be completing here is activity 15, and I will post this on my SMHS for you to practice. There will also be a worksheet where you're just filling in the conjugations of these types of verbs as well. You don't have to do any translation. I want you to learn the que, ge, and se endings before I have you start doing any translations. All right, have a good one. Take care. Any questions, email me.